Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras. Hit me. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
30th, I'm breaking that communication to you. Darker Vibes will be jamming inside a Papa Laboni, man. It's coming to your face, and we's gonna be there. Okay, I just remember you heard it first here, right here. Big shouts going out to Darker Vibes, bro. Nice seeing you over the weekend, and yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. We'll be giving you more updates on that, as well as location, all happening this month of March. It is going to be lit. Now, let me say a happy International Women's Day in advance to all the beautiful women out there, all the African women. Happy International Women's Day in advance. I'm sending that out to you. And also, happy birthday to a very good friend of mine, a friend that I've known for the past 40 years. Happy birthday to you. We've been through thick and thin together. You know, I love you so much, and I'll do anything for you. He's been a brother. I'm coming. He's been a brother. He's been a sister. Oh, take your time, man. I mean, I love you so much, and I just wanted to use this opportunity to tell you that I love you, and thank you for being there for me all through these years. And mwah, shop kiss. Her name is Ghana. Ghana will be 67 years old.
You are lying.
Can we go?
Ghana shop 67.
You cannot put us in this bottle.
What?
Can we enter?
Happy birthday in advance to Ghana.
Charlie, what with the details? Forget this guy. It's not hosting. Hallelujah.
Happy birthday
What are you singing?
to you.
You finish saying all this, then you say it's Ghana you are talking about.
I'm rather very excited about 6th March because we are going to celebrate. We are going to be at the cathedral unveiling the Israel Museum.
Oh, is the cathedral done?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. It's not about whether it's done. It's about faith.
Oh,
it's
our finance minister said by March 6th.
It's not about whether it's done or not. This is an issue of faith. Listen, the same way Jesus had miracles, walked on water. Tomorrow we are going to walk on.
Do you know what Jesus went through to become
Jesus?
Jesus.
Before he got the Pro Max, when he went from basic Jesus to Pro Max. I go like do some live streaming for them. No.
How you do it?
No, they say those who believe see the cathedral. Those of us who are seeing multi-million dollar
up or down, left or right.
Guinness for say then.
Anyway, this morning before we go into Guinness, let me just let people know we're here again with Dr. Chris. Chris, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, how are you doing?
Well.
Listen, this conversation has got to do a Guinness World Record, just so you understand. Because for you to be able to break a Guinness World Record, you don't have to sleep.
Yes.
we're talking insomnia this morning. For you to be able to break a Guinness World Record, which has got to do with hours, you don't have to sleep. That's what they're telling us. Because if you sleep small, if you slack, look, if you do 200 and something hours of work, with some breaks in there, you break and you slack and you do me tonko you small. Then you're out. Charlie, Guinness has shown us that you know they had to find a very nice way of slowing us down on the record because if Chef Fada had won, if Ifa had won, and Sam Smith breaks the record as well. You know Sam Smith, right? Chef Smith.
Yeah.
The number of record applications that is thrown to Guinness World Record office will be unbelievable. So the Guinness team sat down and said, you know what? Looking at the surge in applicants from Ghana, we have to find a way of slowing them down. Yes. So a very tactical.
But at least they should let one person win first.
No. So we'll be talking about insomnia. But Cyril says he wants 2 minutes to talk about Guinness World Record.
I'm inquiring.
Cyril says he wants the GWR to ban Ghanaians from doing.
So Doc, one of the first questions about insomnia that we'll be going to when I come to you would be the health risk of not sleeping, because when you drive by Spintex Road, Community 18 stretch where Chef Smith, I keep saying Sam Smith, Chef Smith is cooking. He seems to be going on. And that in itself, we want to look at the risk implications health-wise. So we'll come to that as well. But Cyril, as you are mixing
I'm asking Olele challenge.
Let me read the press.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, from Chef Filer.
Yeah, why she got she also got disqualified.
Yeah, let's go.
Like I said in the.
Do we have the details of why the singathon did not sing?
Yeah, I mean that was the
I think
email.
it's a similar. It's even a similar reason. The rest breaks. Yeah.
It's really with the rest breaks. Okay. All right. So
you should go to Hilda Bassi.
So right now, if you're breaking record, then
blueprinting.
you rest more, no, you're out.
They should just go to Hilda Bassi for blueprints because she was able to, ace it. So
Don't worry.
So the attempt, which captivated audiences worldwide, unfortunately fell short of meeting the stringent guidelines set forth by Guinness World Records. A statement from the records management team cited a violation of the rest break rules, resulting in an unsuccessful attempt. Rest break rules.
So the reason why we are not winning any of the, or we are not ending any of the records is not because of the actual feat, the actual doing of the thing there. We are doing it, but the rules we were given is what we know if we keep the rule. I just want to say to me,
what's the rule? Which rule?
You are mandated to rest because insomnia, stress, you're on the feet, blah blah. But they've timed you because they also have their medical experts. Then there are reasons for giving you 4 minutes to go and sleep and come, not 14. You understand? And 4 minutes, not 3 minutes. You understand? But obviously we have Ghanaman.
No. Wait, I mean, I didn't want to go too deep into it. But is it that they took rest, as in they went out of
That's
the cubicle?
That's what I'm explaining to you, that the attempts come with mandated rest segments, which are timed. So based on what you are doing, if let's say you want to play Totas, keep it happy. No, you want to play Totas for 2 days.
If the meal I'm cooking is simmering on fire,
that's where the rest. Fully, that's exactly where I'm going to.
Okay.
The planning of the thing, right, needs to be in such a way that it's in symbiosis with the laws. Hear me out. Oh no, Olele. If you are mandated,
1 minute more.
If you are mandated to rest, if you are mandated to rest every 10 minutes, why will you go and now start cooking bambara beans, which by 10 minutes has not minded you? That is what I mean. So if you are mandated,
strategy,
we don't just go and people have gathered around and we are clapping and then we close. It doesn't work that way. And the reason why I vex with the thing is that these sisters have actually done the work. Do you understand? The lady, say what you say about her singing and her voice and everything. At least the fact that she stayed up all those days cries, a phenomenal thing. You understand? And for a small rule to be the reason why all that will be in vain. If you are going to cook for 5 days and they say that, okay, maybe every 3 hours you have to rest for 5 minutes, why will you go and be cooking a food that needs 6 hours of attention? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, maybe you can even just still leave that, because I think for every hour he gets 5 minutes break.
That's what I'm saying. That if every hour you need 5 minutes break, why are you cooking a food that needs your attention for 2 hours?
Is what I'm saying, that you can just take your 5 minutes break and leave the food and go and come, can't you? That's a possibility?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know about the cooking.
That would be a conversation. I finished myself.
The thing I'm saying,
we can't go into detail on that today.
I want a show.
Yes.
And the calculation I've done, the remainder one. The remainder one of my issue today is the Omale girl. The girl who said that is the boyfriend was going through it. He was going through it. That's why. That's why she go. And
you think the best thing to
do.
Maybe that's her king.
Please, how do you define symptoms of such that? Doc, please, what symptoms? The symptoms.
Phototoxicity.
What diagnosis with this?
Because that's what Siri is drinking.
Yes, exactly.
Whatever it is that he's drinking.
Anyway,
what I'm drinking is anti-nonsense. Anti-nonsense serum. If you drink this, nonsense will clear from your eye.
Well, we'll take this to point of view today on our recording, and then we'll throw the heat there, so you can carry that conversation on the socials as well. But anyway, this morning, Doc, we are here because we can't sleep. and the lady sitting next to you is going through it.
Beg you, I can sleep. There's already enough problems in my life.
What is insomnia? What in itself? What is insomnia? Sorry, you see, persons like this, when you are dating them, that's a problem. When you want to sleep, then you say you don't have time for me, and because Charlie, you tired, you won't
sleep without me.
You are lying. You are going to talk to somebody else. You're not sleeping.
I'm talking to you as sleeping.
Yeah, I'm talking to you as sleeping.
You're online.
Charlie, you're online.
The phone is online, but you are not online. But you say you're online.
Anyway, so what's in itself? What is insomnia in itself?
Okay, so it's a sleep disorder.
Ajay.
Basically, it's a sleep disorder that makes it hard for you to fall asleep.
Can we?
It's what?
Fashion, flex.
It's not a flex. It's not a fashion. No, I remember people were saying that it was sleep was a good thing. That if you have it.
No, that is bad. But if you say you are nocturnal, is I think it's different, right?
Nocturnal.
If you say you're nocturnal.
Are you an animal now?
You're not
No,
nocturnal.
but you're not an animal. Yes, but you're able to stay
some
up.
people's work makes them nocturnal. The
Exactly. How about that?
Yeah, the shift system.
Like you, right? To an extent.
Unfortunately.
So, can we understand the sleep pattern? What causes sleep, and how that becomes a disorder when you're not able to sleep?
There's so many things that go into you falling asleep. Right now, when we talk about insomnia, there are parameters. For example, you need to. Number one, we say you should be able to fall asleep.
Onset.
Number two, you need to stay asleep.
Hey, the process changed now.
Yes. The third one is you need to be able to wake up from your sleep.
Yeah.
Fourth, you need to wake up from your sleep relaxed, not fatigued.
Yeah.
So if you take the first one, you need to be able to fall asleep. If you lie in your bed trying to fall asleep, and for 20 minutes still you are not asleep, insomnia right there. Inability to fall asleep, to put your mind at ease and sleep without the help of any medication or whatever it is that will stimulate you to sleep. The second thing is staying asleep. So there's a time frame for us to have restful sleep. Some peg it at 8 hours. Some say 6 to 7, 6 to 8. So I say 6.5 hours to about 8 hours should be enough for an adult or anybody to sleep and feel. Now, that means that you have to sleep from hour 0 to 8 and not wake up in between. Or even if you wake up in the middle of it, you should be able to go back to sleep without any problem. Yes. So you have some people who will tell you, I find it difficult to sleep. And when I do, I sleep till morning. That's somebody's one. The second person will say, I find it easy to sleep. When I lie down, I'm asleep. But the least thing, I'm awake. And then I can't go back to sleep. And the person will be awake till morning. And when you see the person... yes. Then you have the other person who says, I sleep, I wake up, I sleep, I wake up, I sleep, I wake up. So within a space of 8 hours, the person is sleeping 1.5, 2 hours, 1.5, 2 hours. It's intermittent. So we call that fragmented sleep. It's in pieces. There's no fragmented.
It's in fragments.
What role does sleep play in our psyche?
Hey,
when
Doc, check the.
Hey,
please, you can't do that to our guests. Doc is talking a lot of technical stuff here. You cannot change. You cannot change Doc to give us.
When our manners be different.
Yeah. So no,
shout out to Ketepati.
Well, if you look at Lily's eyes, he's right.
Yeah.
So you can even tell that. Only how long do you sleep?
Psychosis is going.
Or between 6 to 8.
Oh, boy, I would say.
So what time did you go to bed?
This guy go to bed,
bro. The guy didn't go to bed.
Sleep.
He's lying.
Pardon?
It depends.
Yeah. No, we are not. I think just this morning, like from yesterday to this morning.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I slept around
2. Cannot crack.
9, 10, 11 there.
Oh boy.
That's three. Like that's three different times.
Your last point was you must be able to wake up. What?
The last point is you need to
check your time.
Wake up relaxed.
We don't have.
Not fatigue.
We don't have one fixed time.
So what? 9, 10,
11, 12.
So you see insomnia right there, because it's more than 20 minutes. You can't even tell you, like roughly.
No, but I sleep, then I go wake up, I go sleep again. Like And they do
intermittent.
You'll be DJ.
It's part of it. So fragmented sleep.
You'll be
You see
DJ.
there.
You DJ your sleep.
No, but
Today,
to be fair,
they'll diagnose everybody.
Like on like weekdays or during the week, it's not put together nicely, because it's like you have to wake up in the morning to go to work. So sometimes when you even sleep at maybe an 8, you wake up in the middle of the night.
Why?
Like there's this like I don't know how to explain it, whether it's anxiety or there's this. It's like.
So I was going to come there. The disorders that cause people to sleep.
Yeah. So, okay. So you
know,
like,
or
like
even when you are like okay, you have to be in
somewhere
at a particular time. Yeah, like during the week, you can sleep early at 6 o'clock, and then by maybe 12, you are afraid that maybe you are oversleeping. I don't know what that is, but you'll be like, oh, you just wake up, you look at the time, oh, it's just 3 a.m. Okay, so I sleep again. Next time I wake up, it's 8. So like, hey.
So Doc, back to what you were saying, with the fragmented sleep, and does it mean that when you sleep and wake up, let's say I had planned to wake up at 5 and I woke up at 3:30 and I go back to sleep, does it mean that the body starts counting it again from scratch?
No, it doesn't. It just adds on to it. It adds on to it. It adds on to it. It just counts as how many hours of sleep, restful sleep.
Because sometimes you wake up and then you are even more tired than you went to bed.
That's where Insomnia is. So the parameters I gave you, if any of these parameters, your sleep falls within that parameter, you woke up tired, you woke up anxious, you woke up nervous, like as long as you don't wake up restful and excited about your day. That's a problem.
Hey, then how will you wake up in Ghana and be excited about your day?
You see, you see,
and for some reason, almost every young adult or adult right now falls within the parameters. You have variations of insomnia in there. Especially, there are 3 P's in diagnosing somebody when a person has insomnia. The factors that affect your sleep. So the first one we're going to talk about is predisposing factors. That one is genetic. You can't do anything about it. There are some people, they can sleep well, and some people they can't. There's nothing we can do about it. They sleep it is like, have you seen those people in the club? The speaker, they lean by the speaker, and then they are gone.
That's a good thing.
I'm trying to tell you, the person can sleep anywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Wow. I sleep here.
But there's no noise.
Oh, but when you are doing the show and I'm asleep here, I'm asleep.
He's talking about loud music, blasting music.
Some people have churches by them, not to mention any churches, but some people have bars and like around their homes, and you come in the place asleep, and you come to the same environment, and for weeks or days you can't sleep.
You don't get a problem.
That's genetic, predisposing factors. There's nothing about it. And so if you draw a graph, for example, right, and you put insomnia at the top, when you have predisposing factors affecting your sleep, like your genetics already, you don't really reach insomnia. You're like 1/3 bottom, you'll be there.
Okay.
Then the second part, we have precipitating factors. Precipitating factors too, you can't do anything about it. You can't control it. For example, when you have an exam coming, you get anxious. It can make you anxiety can make you your sleep difficult for you to sleep. If you have a newborn baby, you have a newborn baby in the house. It wakes up at any time it likes, and all of you have to wake up. You can't control that. If you have an interview coming up, if you've lost a relative, if you are looking forward to a trip, you have a flight time. Ghana, they say Ghana is the only place that when someone is leaving the country, a person is 2 hours or 3 hours before the time of the flight.
That's not. See, forget the airport one. The airport one, they are late. In fact, I can tell you that Ghanaians are quite late when it comes to the airport. Do you know when they are not late? Visa application.
So imagine they give a person a time of 9 a.m. to come for a visa. I see around the place people in queues.
Yeah, when you get there around 5 something, they're always there.
Okay, so that's what precipitating factors. Now let's look at perpetuating factors. That's factors based on you, your actions. Alcohol use, alcohol use, caffeine, exercise. If you exercise too close to your sleep time, it makes it difficult for you to sleep.
Okay.
If you exercise, people think exercise is good. It's very good for your body and your brain developing and all that. But if you exercise too close to your sleep time, let's say you're supposed to sleep at 8, you exercise around 7:30, you're going to find it very difficult to sleep or stay asleep the whole period. It's because your body is in an active state already.
So it take time.
No, but there are other people who also say that when they work out, they are able to sleep better.
That's also
it depends to how they work out. If you work out to a certain extent where you are energized and you are in your peak metabolism, you stay up.
So you have to exercise so you are tired.
Yes. So if you fatigue yourself, then the rest now falls into then you sleep.
Right.
So it depends on what you're.
And that one will take you beyond your 8 hours. Oh no, thank you for the
Dog
input.
cereal, dog.
So that also take you beyond your 8 hours. Why are you stand in the public transport and be saying that? Now, when these precipitating factors, right, the ones we are doing ourselves, is where there's an issue. Because some use drugs, some are taking alcohol. Alcohol is not bad, but the time in which you take it is also very important. Caffeine is not bad, but the time you take it takes you about 6 to 8 hours for caffeine, your body to metabolize caffeine. So after 12, don't take it.
12 a.m.
Yeah, 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Don't take coffee or anything with caffeine in it.
Oh wow!
That's why in the morning, have you realized the way coffee works? Caffeine works in the morning. It gives you like that boost.
I don't take coffee though,
but that boost, let's get this. You know, and the more you expose yourself to it too, the problem becomes that from 1 cup you're going to go to 2, then 3, and now it's staying too much in your system, which is going to affect your sleep. Now the other issue, bedroom. The bedroom. What's it for?
Oh, multiple use. Keeping of clothes.
Multi-sockets.
You can keep your clothes there in your bedroom. You can decorate your bedroom. It's for decorations.
The bedroom is for decorations.
Yes. You don't know. It depends on the meaning of the decorations and how you want to understand it. That's how you want to understand
fantasy dome.
Yes, decorations.
Fantasy dome.
Yeah, decorations. You have to decorate
I realized
your bedroom.
When I asked the question, sleep didn't come in there.
You know, so no. You see, when you translate into pidgin,
it's
spoil there. It's spoil there. You know, it's spoil your bedroom.
It is spoil your bedroom.
Say hot.
When you take spoil there?
The garage for beds.
Yeah.
I see.
The garage for beds.
But so when you ask anybody a question, what do you use your bedroom for? Most people don't even start to sleep. The first one.
Sex
comes in there. Other things come in there, like some work on their bed. Some on their phones on their bed. Some are using their laptops in their bed. Some are watching movies in their bed. Eating in their bed. But the bed was designed basically for one thing, to sleep.
A Taiwanese, it's just a Thai woman helped me solve that problem with my bedroom. So
she was coming to your bedroom with you.
Yeah, she's a massage therapist.
Comes to your bedroom.
You are
and my posture. Oh, I'm being serious.
When you see
I'm just
a black Taiwanese child, you
Tell
know.
us more.
You say what make no see when you're back or what? Make no see when you're back or what?
Why is always interested in this?
When you see a black
I was just corroborating.
Taiwanese,
I am
black.
She's black. Thailand.
How many?
She's
I just say Taiwan.
Kwesi Lee.
Thailand.
Kwesi
When you
Lee.
see Kwesi Lee walking, how many years ago was this?
No, recently, so she made me curious about the room because my curtains were light, the TV was always on, bright lights, music was probably playing, my laptop was on the edge of the bed, I've contorted myself in the couch typing something, so every time she came in, said, "Oh, too bright," and she wasn't talking about brightness of color. It was all the
Light,
stimulation, the sound, everything. So before she would do what she came to do, the room is like a cemetery. Everything goes off. And 2 seconds after everything goes off, even before she would touch you, you feel relaxed.
Hey, surreal.
You understand? So I changed my curtains. So my curtains black out now. Right? I changed my curtains.
To thicker ones.
So the sun can be burning. My room is black. Before I enter the room, TV is off.
I'm your opposite.
You understand? TV goes off. Even when I'm going to bath, TV goes off. So when I come back, the room is quiet, everything. And it helped me sleep better.
Okay, so Doc, in my situation...
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just saying that...
I'm not describing my bedroom, but in my situation, I want to...
Your massage.
When I don't have the TV on... When I don't have the TV on, and I don't have one certain light on, it is tough for me to sleep. I mean, I can sleep though in any condition, but I prefer to know that the TV is on and I'm hearing some sound in the background. and then I have some light on. I don't know if in that way it's a disorder. If it's a disorder, I don't want to solve it.
It is a disorder because, as he said, when we are treating people with insomnia, the first thing we try to talk about is behavioral changes. Like, what can we change in your environment to give you that ease? Asians call it Zen.
Zen feng shui.
To have that feng shui, that place where you enter there and the first thing you think about is sleep. It's like you entering. Have you entered a cinema when nobody's there before?
Yeah.
You see how quiet and dark it is. Like, you can just sit there and think. Why people go to the beach and sit there when our crowded beaches, like
go to the cemetery,
sit at the beach, and then people want to just, when they want to think, they want to go somewhere quiet with water flowing and all that. It's because the human body was made with serenity. It adheres to serenity. That's why stress triggers, traffic, bright light can trigger you to be cranky. But if I put you in a village somewhere where it's only birds, crickets, you're a different person. The way you talk, your tone, your loudness of your voice is different.
What really happens to the body when we sleep? I mean, I don't want to go into the spiritual realm, but physical realms, what happens to the body when we sleep?
All right, so when you finally fall asleep, there are certain functions in your body that don't shut down. Your heart will still be pumping blood, but at a slower tempo. So let's say your blood pressure will fall gradually. That your body is not supposed to be working at that time. Certain functions, cells are being repaired. Hormones are moving, wounds that are hurt. All the body is working whilst you are asleep, but the functionality of it is reduced to a bare minimum. So let's say if you're working 100%, 110 minimum, when you are asleep, you're about 30%, 20%. Now, because you see what's happening right now, everything's supposed to cut off, everything's supposed to stop. So there's not supposed to be anything that is outside the norm, like digestion shouldn't be going on. You shouldn't be breaking down food. That process should have passed. So when you eat late, it affects your sleep because your body is still working. So you wake up bloated. So that's why some people fart in their sleep. Because the body is still digesting whatever it is that is there.
Right. Cyril shared
And
something.
they don't even know.
I knew that's why you were laughing.
I can't do again.
You see the meme? You see a newlywed guy.
Someone
He
is
says, "Charlie,
divorcing
love
his
of his
wife."
life. They just marry. Wife, they snore, go snore. And when they reach fourth gear, and your man, they tire. Say 3 months, you want to stop.
You do again.
You don't see in the trend for Twitter. Your man tires. Say, please, what should I do?
I can't do again.
He can't do again.
This is free advice for him if he's listening.
Yeah, if he's listening, I think.
Your wife sleep in the afternoon. So.
Yeah.
No.
No, she shouldn't eat late.
No, she shouldn't eat like beans and milk products.
Why would you? I'm sorry.
Why what?
Don't people do that?
Eat beans and drink milk that late.
Some people do that.
No,
Some people eat watch it late.
Late. The night watches. Yeah.
Wow. So if you have, maybe you and a girl go out and then maybe your girlfriend, and then she says she wants to buy wachi around 11 p.m. or 1 a.m.
Be careful.
And spend the night at your house.
Yeah, it's risk.
So the thing is that you will be asleep. Let's say you have a good sleep, so you'll be asleep, right? And you are inhaling all these
But
things.
things will wake you up.
No, you are inhaling all these things. Whoever is in the room, you are inhaling it. So you wake up and then, though you slept like 8 hours, okay.
Carbon monoxide. Doc, what about the whole phenomenon on sex and its role in sleep?
I knew this. When I was doing this, I knew this thing would come up.
About it to come up,
I knew.
We're also researching on questions to be asked.
because for some reason, some research has shown that people who have good sex.
Good sex, I like that.
Good sex, yes, where both parties are satisfied with the outcome. They tend to sleep really well.
Oh wow!
Hey, and I thought serialized so.
Yeah. When I come in the morning, I'm fresh.
Ninja.
Shout outs to Debbie, man.
Ninja. Atopa ninja.
Cyril is crazy.
How am I busy? Hey, I'm married though. Please let me enjoy my wife. She doesn't snore. She doesn't snore fat.
Today is the first time.
She doesn't snore fat. She doesn't snore in fat with full volume.
Wait. So you are, please say it again. You are married.
I'm married.
Happily married.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with my
She's
life.
called Deborah.
Not even just my marriage. Like there's nothing wrong in my life. Like,
Atopa.
The matter I've been saying all the time that they say I'm putting their marriage status out.
No,
there.
you see, when you say it, it's like it presupposes that we are in denial of it.
If you come on
Yeah, you understand? Nothing happened. No, let you come. Oh, by the way, they are married. It's like we said. It's like, as if we had said we were not. You understand?
Sorry.
No advocate, trouble. It's just the simple word for Lenny Lomote.
Maybe she wants to be like you.
We
She wants to be like when she grew up.
ASEM Lenny.
She said she wants to be like you when she grows up.
ASEM spells Lenny.
Do you know that rather publicizing a relationship status or relationship rather puts
weakens it? Yeah, weakens it.
Yeah, at worse risk.
So I should stop saying that
Not to
are
us.
married.
Not to us. I'm talking about yourself.
That was.
That's even letting the public acknowledge your status is even worse off.
That I'm married.
Whether you're dating or how many people do you see post their partners on social media? Post yours and see. Then go and check the fourth comment.
What's with that? People say that a lot. Just post whoever you're dating and then wait for the fourth comment. Don't read the first 2 or 3. Just
number 4 is the fourth one is the deadly one.
The pistics on the.
Anyway, so about sleep, the sleep and intimacy and the correlation between the two. Is it the energy exerted that just puts you in there, or there's a hormone that's possible?
There's a hormone during orgasm. There's so many hormones that are released.
So does
that relax you? That are relaxing hormones.
So can that become a diagnosis for insomnia?
It only becomes we can use that as a help factor.
Okay.
That helps you sleep, but we can't use that as a diagnosis in the sense that if you're going to use that as a diagnosis, then nobody will be having sex. If the person has it, so a person will go and say the recommendation by a doctor is.
So what becomes some of the the recommendations for
to help people sleep?
Yeah, to help people sleep. Yeah.
Okay, so first one is behavioral. You need to work around. You need to find out what is causing your. That's why I said this 3 Ps. Which of them is affecting your sleep? Is it work stress? Is it because you are taking caffeine? Is it because of somebody? And in Ghana here, the second one is relationships. And I think number 1 is.
That's what causes insomnia.
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking because he started by saying somebody says. You're online, because some people can't tell whether they're in a relationship or not.
Wow.
Situation.
I'm with you, but I'm not yours.
And those that start with we are friends, and then one person likes the other.
Let's see where it goes.
Yes, there's so many.
So basically, the telecommunications that have been given as free night calls have actually contributed heavily to
insomnia.
So,
Muscatella, Miranda.
The stress, the relationship stress, it's because it's happening at 2 places. It's happening here and here. Most of the other things you are thinking about are all
in the head.
Here, so you can quiet it. Charlie, this thing I go do tomorrow. The moment you tell yourself that, it's gone. Yeah. But because this is triggering this, that back and forth amplifies the stress of relationships. That's why people even have breakups and it becomes physical manifested illness. Yes, thank you.
Heartbreak syndrome.
Doctor.
So relationships contribute heavily to
mental state, to your health.
I'm saying to insomnia.
Insomnia, yes. It's not sleeping.
Didn't you see the guy walking to the bus station to pick a train? The Malay guy. If they go to the bus stops, they say your coffee train.
It's a coffee on that.
Maybe till now he's not slept.
You sleep in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. shout, hey.
Then this must be prevailing amongst young people.
Very good. The second one that's not prevailing among young people is phone technology.
Hey. You see that video?
No, guys, sorry. Guys, let's bring my attention to this. So, number 1, relationship. Number 2 is technology. Phone.
Tablets. Yeah. It used to be TV.
Yeah.
Traditionally, it used to be TV, but it got to a point we grew up in a time where you were given a time to turn off the TV. Yes. And we still got used to it that so much that...
The TV used to turn itself off after the pause for reflection.
Some people had TV sets like that.
No, the stations were going off at even midnight.
Yeah, you have this the blue-red thing, like the signal goes
go and sleep.
Do you know why?
Right now, 24-hour broadcast.
It was actually medical. The reason why TVs used to go off was because of the extended stimulation. So it was advised that it needed to go off. But so commercial,
can look for more.
Yeah, they wanted more money. So it actually started with X-rated content at night, which was supposed to be for a different demographic, because those people who wanted to watch that are a certain kind of way. Then it became a whole different thing. So that's when they introduced the sleep button on the remote, so that if you know that I must only do 1 hour more of this thing, you put it to set 1 minute, then it goes off, then you regulate yourself. But nobody uses it.
So clearly, technology now is contributing again highly to insomnia, because I mean we spend hours on ending on our phones.
Yes.
And we even spend more time on our phones when we are laying in bed.
You know the irony? There are apps for phones that actually tell you and show you how to get good sleep.
It's like a do not disturb function on phones. It's supposed to, if you say, it's supposed to come on a time where, because I don't get calls, I don't see the calls, I don't see the messages, then I put the phone away.
Yeah,
you see, it's supposed to help you do that, and then you sleep.
But even that, we still want to look behind.
Yeah, so people go behind the curtains, they go and look at that, because if you put on do not disturb, it doesn't show notification.
Yeah.
Unless you actually go to your calls and when you see red, like you miss calls.
But that's not curiosity. That's withdrawal from the excess dopamine you've been getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we ever going to get out of it? Because it's like we are too entrenched in this.
So when we come to the
says the guy with an iPhone and 2 laptops in front of him on live
and a TV.
Robot man, can we ever stop this?
Because if you decide that, I was telling somebody that a bedroom should be a bedroom in the sense that when you enter, you shouldn't see shoes.
Okay.
Ideally, you shouldn't even see wardrobe.
We're all sleeping in closet.
Basically. Because a bedroom should be the bed and a bedside lamp for reading. Reading books. Not phone or tablet.
Or working.
Yeah, or working.
Or work desk.
So there shouldn't be a desk there. There shouldn't be a dressing mirror for putting on your cream or whatever it is. It should be a bedroom. Nothing else is there.
I mean, it's wealthy people are actually doing the right thing, no?
Wealthy. Yeah. And that's what I was just going to say. This is your solutions for rich people. So I need a walk-in closet. I need a grooming room.
Yeah.
I need my bathroom. And
but I think people put the grooming room inside the walk-in closet.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's still for rich people. It's not for like the regular
extra room, right?
Yeah. How do you do that?
Some people
for a regular person
has the barber chair.
You can't.
The barber chair.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
some
can't
of them
do that.
even have. If you see some of the bathrooms of these wealthy people,
Yeah, you
see
could
how
sleep
they
there.
designed it, like very peaceful and quiet. Like
To me, that
you're
okra.
taking a dump, but
I saw
it's very peaceful.
something the other day. A sky shower. The shower is in the ceiling. It's $22,000.
Okay, please.
You are looking up. Looking for the.
We don't get that kind of money.
All right, so now let's move on. So the phone. First, you talk about stimulants. So a phone is one. The sound, the light. Most people are supposed to put their phone on night mode. How many people actually put their PCs on night mode? Even TVs have that function too. So you reduce the ultraviolet light that is emitting from the TV. Most people don't use that function. Some people actually disable the auto.
So that color in your rich.
No, they even disable the auto thing button that allows the gauge, the brightness to change. You have to change environment. People disable it and increase the brightness. Yes, so that also affects your sleep. Those music, working in your bed. Somebody's bedroom, the bed has chargers and cables and
you plug the phone and put the charger. You put the phone right next to your head when you sleep.
Yes.
Talk to me direct. Don't use corners.
Then we come to food. People eating too late. Eating too late. So we advise that if you go to your room to sleep, you are ready to take a shower, everything, you are ready to go to bed, then you sleep, and within 20 minutes of lying down your bed, you still can't fall asleep. You should get out of your bedroom. I'm going to sit in the living room and do something until you are ready again to fall asleep. That's also a sign of insomnia. That inability to fall asleep when you need to. So if you take away all these gadgets and other things, the caffeine, the alcohol, you should be able to sleep.
Wow.
Question is, can we do it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
okay.
lady. I'm sorry. So the when does the body realize that it needs to rest?
The body realizes when it needs to rest, when it's fatigued, it's beyond this threshold. Everybody is different.
So is this a muscle conversation?
It's a whole total brain conversation, nervous system. Everybody is communicating with each other, telling us that, like, we need to rest. Just like even for vehicles, right? Constant use, even at the point that you need to stop, rest. The body needs it. Just that we because we are in control, we can tell it. You push it aside that you don't need to rest. But no matter what you do, you get there. And the problem is that if you don't do it voluntarily, your body will put you there involuntarily.
Okay, so let's set this example. I'm sure my teammates here would experience that after the morning show. So after 10 o'clock, you realize that you are sleepy, tired, even sometimes before 10, during the show, after this activity, the slightest moment of silence that we get, you want to relax and lie down. The next thing you know, you are dozing off. I don't know, after a well-rested even night, you slept at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., still the morning is never enough for you. And I want to understand how that sleep pattern, how sleep kicks in after, you are still rested. We come to work in the morning and there's a segment going on. It's not your segment, and we all find places to hide and lay down. If we ever do behind the scenes in the studio, you probably would laugh. But people find places to go and hide. Me, I come and hide at this table here. It's my new hotspot. When I lie here, I find peace, and I'm off. For my brother Cyril, any part of the building.
He knows Cyril.
Cyril has conquered the northern pool of the office. Yes.
Shoutouts to good sex.
Every time he used to say that, I said it was somebody.
Charlie.
I thought it was like somebody's name.
So
how did that good sex help good sleep?
He did.
Yes, he did.
So why is it about cereal now?
He did.
Only that's why you
So
are
how
awake.
does that work? With
So it's a sleep deficit. We even advise that.
Guys, we owe money, owe things, only owe now on the cat, bro. Where you go, bank of mattress or bank
of bedroom.
You know if you go bed for bank of mattress, you know if you bed for bank of sofa, you know bank of floor.
Before you started, you asked that question. I told you that your body will put you there. Because the body needs to function as the work you guys do. You need to be at optimum. There's no 50% ish. You can't do it 60% ish. You have to be like 100%.
100.
Yeah. So if you are not there, your body needs to catch up. And I realized for the past few weeks I've been here, I realized it's becoming a thing with all of you. Every time I come, all of you are taking a nap. And you're taking this short, not you though.
Power naps.
For some reason, I don't know how she does.
Evil spirits.
Yeah. Let it sleep.
Wicked people, you don't sleep.
No rest
for the wicked.
So sleep deficit.
Yeah, sleep deficit.
Wait, I wanted to ask, you see, we are talking about insomnia. We are all looking at, night time and all of that, right? But there are people who can go like days without sleeping. How about that? So
yes, Chef
24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours without sleep, and they are still okay. Will that also be attributed to insomnia?
Yes, it will be attributed to insomnia. The body needs to sleep. And if a person is not able to do the normal things, there's a deficit that you have to overcome. If we had followed up with those who did the athons and whatever, we should have done the follow-up after. You realize that she lost her voice. I think the lady was singing. She lost her voice. But if you follow up, you realize that she might need sleep a lot
to make up.
Because then the issue with insomnia that makes it so dangerous is when you don't know you need sleep. So then you are driving and you're falling asleep. As you said, a little quiet. The weird thing about it is that the way it kicks in, sleep kicks in, is as long as there's a bit of conducive environment, the body will start
telling you that
shutting down.
Yeah.
This light goes off here. There'll be a blinking light here. Then all of a sudden you are like, and then it happens a lot. People are getting into accidents because of it, because the person is driving, and all of a sudden in traffic you're like, okay,
make us sleep more.
You start losing off. Dr. Let me just hold you on real quickly. There's a video that when you were talking about devices and its impact now on mankind, on human existence. This is an interview between Oprah Winfrey and one Dr. Shafali, I think I had the name right, that popped up online as well. And she speaks on the impact of social media on our lives as it is today. Let's check this video out real quickly.
The impact of social media is undeniably harmful to our children.
Yeah, you said it's putting our ability to connect and influence children's life in grave jeopardy.
So this world of virtual reality and social media has divested us of what it means to be human. It is antisocial, disconnected, fake, superficial, artificial, materialistic, comparative, competitive, separatist, In every way, it is eroding what it means to be a human soul. It is teaching our children to be entitled, indulgent, instantly gratified, all the things that we should be walking away from. We should be slowing our pace. We should be stilling our spirit. We should be soaking in nature. We should be connecting on a human personal level. We should not be in goal orientation the way we are. Oh, flick of a button and my food shows up. We should be in process. We're missing the process of our creativity, of our joy, of our hardship. What happened to pain? We're trying to do away with pain in our thirst for happiness. And what we're doing is we're creating greater fragility because we don't have the resilience to tolerate pain because we're wiping away pain.
Yeah, nobody wants anybody to have a moment of uncomfortability.
And that is why our children are crumbling. Our children feel the pressure of this artificial world like no one else.
And that's how deadly it's becoming with social media, as it is now, and what it is taking away from us. So even in the context of sleep, and considering the number of hours that we spend, yes, we want to sleep, but we still want to go online and find out what is happening in the world. We still want to be, connected to other people. We still want to check how many people have commented on our pages. Want to take time to spend, to gossip on other people. It's not even a search for positive knowledge. That's not supposed to enrich you in any way. It's just the one that's supposed to just to build that, amplify the negativity that you have inside you, for no reason. And that's where social media is taking us. But anyway, that was just on the side to when you were touching on how technology in itself is impacting sleep patterns, and now Lenny was talking about is it something about power naps?
Yes, power naps as well. So, for example, when we come in the mornings, right, and then you have like just 10-15 minutes, you realize that you are very sleepy, but those 10-15 minutes can help you for the next maybe 5 hours. Hours. How about that as well? Is it ideal?
It's very ideal. It's ideal to take power naps, but it's not ideal to take a nap.
Okay, what's the difference?
Time, duration.
Okay.
You use duration, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it feels like you slept for 4 or 5 hours.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Try doing the same thing and sleep 3 hours, and wake up and see how it feels.
Tired, oh?
You feel tired. Let's say I make you sleep from 10 to about 1 p.m. Everything after 1 is, if I tell you to remember, you might not even recollect what you did from 1 onward. Because it's like, was it enough? It's not enough. But for some reason, power naps fill this gap. So we say it's just your closing of your eyes. Because power naps, I realized something about power naps too, that you still know what's going around you.
He's the best to explain.
You still know what's going around you. If I pick something around
are.
you, if I pick your phone or something, you still you wake up.
How do you know you're
Spatial awareness.
Is it the body that's doing that?
It's the body that is doing that automatically.
Like your mind is just.
That's why I explain something like you are driving. Sometimes let's use those who are studying because you're talking about youth. When they are studying, right? Some people can say, "Oh, I can study at night and for 4 or 5 hours, right?" But once you're studying, you realize that you start feeling sleepy, and then you put it on the table. Within 5 minutes, you're awake again. But you're not sleepy anymore. And then you keep going for about 2-3 hours. In classrooms, the same thing. You feel sleepy. I doze off in class. You decide to, okay, let me put my head on the table. When you wake up, it feels like the whole class has passed, but when you look on the board, it's actually 5-3-4 minutes. It's the body's way of slowing things that she was saying in the video. We stop slowing down. So now our body is doing it.
Can you sleep with your eyes open?
People do that. I had a meeting. I was in a course of boarding school. I had a mate. I walked in and he was asleep. I didn't know he was asleep.
What?
If I ran out of the room.
Huh? How did you do that?
He was asleep, his eyes open like this.
Yeah.
His eyes were open.
And he was asleep.
He was asleep.
That's scary.
And
the
second person was having a conversation with him. Didn't know, can I pick your this? And the person picked it and left. And later on, it became a problem because the person was like, but.
I asked you.
Yeah.
Is there a disorder?
Clearly.
Yeah, it is.
Our time is up. Please,
Lego.
But
That's what's called? Legothalmus.
Walking your sleep. What do you call that?
Sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking. Well, the same thing. Yes.
Achimota for the backwards.
Make tea and fried egg.
Achimota for the backwards. That
It's insomnia too.
It's insomnia.
Yeah.
You make tea and fried egg.
Sleep talking, sleepwalking, farting. All this is things that you do in your sleep. I kept saying that when you sleep, you're supposed to shut off. every system is down.
No.
Except your heart that is beating, that is pumping blood around you. Yes. So even for some reason, the human developers, the engineers, made computers to go to sleep.
Yeah.
They are on, but every function that you are doing
Hibernation.
Is hibernation. Look at the word hibernation.
You gotta hibernate.
Animals go into hibernation. For some reason, you need to sleep. So if you are listening to us right now, and you are young, you are old, and you are having issues with your sleep, if it's psychological, see a psychiatrist about it, or a health worker for that matter in that field. If it's not, there are simple things you can do, like getting rid of the stimulants or the things that are affecting your sleep. If it's relationship, have a conversation with the person and settle it once and for all, and know whether you are moving on with your life or you are moving on with the person. Thirdly, if it's food related, eat earlier. If you're going to eat late, avoid foods that contain high saturated fats, sugars, and salts. Food that will keep your body awake at night, even though you are sleeping. And the fourthly, for workers, those who are working, try as much as possible not to take your work home. Don't take it home. If you know you're going to take it home, then don't count it as sleep. Just stay in the office and get the work done before you get home.
Wow.
It's simple as that. Let your bedroom be your peaceful, restful place for sleep and to have contact and relationship with your partner.
Sex.
Because it has destroyed so many things. Technology has destroyed everything in our bedrooms. The TV and everything distracts people from having a conversation in the bedroom.
Doc, when people are doing it, they are even taking video. But on that note, please, I want to end it here. Check out the hidden folders on people's phones and you will be amazed. My name is Foley, and we are back tomorrow on
This guy